Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining the Stock Martin channel. I have a great video for you today, but before we get in, please hit that like button so this video can be shared with others. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and join the family here. Also hit that notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. Well, I have another wonderful video for you today, and we're going to be talking about the CCIV stock and any future predictions. I think you're really going to like this video. I think you're going to get a lot out of it because I am going to be talking about a big price prediction before and after the merger. And I think you're really going to enjoy this video. This has been a pretty red and bear day, especially this whole week has been pretty red. Everything is down. If we go down and look at our stocks, we see that the S&P 500 is down, Dow is down, NASDAQ is down, and the Russell 2000 is also down. So very big red day on all the stocks. Today it's hitting everything. Let me just show you the biggest trades of today. You can see everything is in the red. You see AMC, Apple, banks are down, NEO is down, Ford Motor Company, GE is down. The only thing that's up is Moderna, the vaccine company, just because you are having a lot of the Delta variant. There is a lot in the news talking about the coronavirus is coming back. It's infecting and causing a lot of sicknesses in people that are not vaccinated. So please, I urge you, if you can, get your vaccine. But this video is about stocks. But look, you can see all of the stocks are down. Everything is in red. Everything is in red. So we are having a bear market. And but there is opportunity out there. There are some nice stocks to buy and to purchase. I'm not telling you what to buy and what to sell. I am just giving you information out there to make a good decision and also do your own due diligence before you purchase any stocks. But looking at our CCIV Lucid stock, we are down today about a little less than 1%. We've tested the $22.40 mark. And I would say that we are starting to see a little bit of a consolidation here at, it looks like the 22.75 mark. So if we go back 5 days, 1 week, we do see that we fell from a total of $27 at the beginning of this week, and we have just gone down a downward trajectory. But as you can see, looking at this stock, we are starting to level off a little bit. We might dip down a little bit more, but I don't think we'll dip down that much more. If we go back in the past month, you can see this a little bit easier and a little bit nicer. As you can see, we see a big downhill slope here from July 12th, but we are starting to get a little bit more horizontal line. We are starting to kind of hopefully starting to stabilize here. But in the past month, we are down a total of 3.2% for CCIV Lucid Motors. For the past month, we did hit, again, the 22.96 back in June 1st. So we're back pretty much where we were on June 21st. Before all the Lucid merger was announced, before all the big news and the big hype and the big interviews with the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, but we've lost a lot of these gains. Just to compare it to other stocks out there, look at NEO. NEO has also been down today, a little bit more actually than CCIV. It was down 2%. It ended up going all the way down to $42.50. And again, we're starting to stabilize there at the $43, $42 mark. So you can see in the past 5 days, we are down almost 7% with NEO. But again, this has hit all the stocks out there, not just the EV. The reason why, if you go back and look at my previous videos, it's because of inflation. It's because of the bad news with the coronavirus, the Delta variants. We're getting so much flooding of bad news. Anytime you have bad news, you have sell-offs. And the reason why I'm making this video is to talk to you about Lucid Motors CCIV stock. We are having the merger come in just the next 6 days. It's going to be on July 23rd. July 22nd will be the final vote day, and all the votes will be calculated. I'm pretty sure it's going to go through on July 23rd. You're not going to see CCIV anymore. We will see Lucid Motors will be trading under ticker LCID. So today I'm going to be talking to you about what price predictions do I expect coming up to the merger, and also what price predictions we're expecting after the merger. So next I wanted to talk about how is the CCIV stock going to be impacted. And according to this article by Seeking Alpha, there is a green tide wave coming. And what this means is that the global mandate, all the governments out there are mandating that the greenhouse gas emissions and to combat the climate change, we're going to need to switch towards green mobility and green energy. And they are predicting that the global EV sales are increasing by 43% year over year, which is a huge demand. And the compound annual growth rate, the CAGR, is expected to be more than 30% by the end of the decade, with more than 145 million electric vehicles on the road by the year 2030. Now, Lucid Motors, as I mentioned, is an American electric EV maker, and this is a great opportunity time to look into this stock. I'm not telling you if you should buy or sell, but this is, according to this article, a nice time to get into this stock. We believe that Lucid's commercialization of the Lucid Air Dream came at an opportune time. This article says the American EV sector is just starting to see pent-up demand. This presidential Biden administration pledges to reduce the greenhouse gas pollutions by 50 to 52% from its 2005 levels by the year 2030. And so it's actually putting money and energy into electrifying vehicles in the transportation sector. We have recently seen the proposal by the Biden administration to invest $174 billion towards incentives, including electrifying the federal fleet and installing 500,000 public EV chargers by the end of this decade. And based on these efforts to build out the American EV economy, the EV sales are expected to grow more than 30%, and there will be approximately 14 million electric vehicles on the American roads by the year 2030. So there is a big demand out there. There will be, and we're just at the beginning of this sharp curve, and it's going to be an exponential curve that you're going to see in all the electric vehicle producers, not just Lucid. You're already starting to see it with Tesla, which is dominating the market, but you will also see it with other electric vehicle makers out there. Right now, Tesla and NIO have the biggest market share of all the electric vehicles, but you also have in China Xpeng Li Auto. In America, what do you have? Well, not a lot. You are starting to see the Ford, the GM, they're starting to get their electric vehicles out there. They are coming out. They are coming slowly. But what electric luxury car maker do you have out there? Well, none. Lucid Motors is going to be your first one, and it's going to dominate the world, just in my opinion, and according to this article. Lucid Motors will be first focusing on the American EV market. And then next year, they will be focusing on entering into the European and the Middle East markets. So now let's start talking about the financial prospects of Lucid Motors. And this article actually compares Lucid Motors to NIO. Drop me a comment down below if you would like me to compare Lucid and NIO according to this article. And I can do the same review about Lucid and NIO at the same time. But drop me a comment down below. So now I would like to talk about the financials of Lucid Motors and where we can go from here. So its sales of its Lucid Air are currently ranging, the vehicle ranges from $77,000 to $169,000. This is before any federal tax incentives. And they are expected that their sales by the year 2022 will expect and yield revenues of approximately $2.2 billion, and its projected revenues are expected to grow at the rate of 33.6% to $30.1 billion by the year 2030, which includes a premium of 3.6 over the projected growth of the 30% for the wider American electric vehicle. What's going to set Lucid apart is going to be its long range, its battery, its technology. So this is probably one of the most important slides. This is the projected net or loss income in millions. And as you can see in the first few years, in the first 1, 2, 3, 4, so let's not count this year because it's halfway over, but we have about 3 more years where Lucid Motors is going to be burning and having a lot of loss in their income just because they're going to be expanding their product and their services. However, Lucid does expect by the year 2025 that they will have a positive net income coming in at $631 million. So this is probably one of the most important slides for any price predictions out there. But according to Seeking Alpha, they believe any price under $26.13 would be a reasonable entry point for Lucid. And that's based on their pre-merger equity value of $6.8 billion. Their ultimate target price of this company stock is $51.24, and that's based on their estimated post-merger equity value of approximately $13.3 billion. This shows an upside potential of more than 90% since it last traded when this article was reviewed on July 12th. It was trading at $26.85. It's going to be a lot higher now, as you can see that the stock is trading at $22.80 today. They have performed a 10-year discounted cash flow analysis for this company to look into all the costs that it will be used to increase the volume. So what I've just mentioned is seen in this slide in a graphical form, but this is the CCIV historical share performance. And as you can see, when it debuted as CCIV, we were selling at $10 a share. And then we rode it up all the way to, it was closer to $64, I believe, was its high back in February. Then we did on February 19th have our crash and our correction. Around May 13th, we did have a CCIV stock price at its lowest at $17.25. Since then, we've been increasing up. According to these analysts and according to Seeking Alpha, when they did do their calculation, their pre-merger equity value per share should be valued at $26.13. This is how much the stock should be valued before the merger. So right now we are getting the stock at a good price at $22.80, but this is the value that it should be sharing at the time of the merger. Now, after the merger, they did give us a range of what the stocks should be by year's end. The reason why they did that is because this is going to be accounting into the fact that they will be producing those vehicles, and we're going to see if those 577 Lucid Air Dreams get delivered to customers. So anywhere after the merger, the value per share should be anywhere between $34 and $51, which gives you a really nice increase in your money with a potential of over 90% by year's end. Now remember that this article was written on July 12th, and it took all the accounting into it. And around this time, we did start seeing a lot of the bearish signs with the inflation news from the federal General Powell. We did also start seeing the COVID news. So the stocks did go down quite a bit. So if we were cautious and we were on the conservative side, it would be a good bet that this stock by year's end would be trading around $34. I was actually saying in past videos, I thought it could hit $45. And it's interesting that it's right about in the middle of this was my stock prediction, was 45 by year's end. But they are giving it a range of $34 to $51 by year's end. So again, I threw a lot of information at you, very important information about Lucid Motors, its upcoming pre-merger price based on its evaluation, based on where the stock is. The Seeking Alpha does give it a good buy under $26. Right now we're getting it at $22.80. Potential downsides of this stock is that share dilution. We don't know if it's going to happen. Go back and watch my other video. I did a great video about CCIV Lucid dilution. You can go to my channel and look this up. But if this does happen, remember that Lucid Motors will have the opportunity and the ability to activate these authorized shares into outstanding shares. So this vote only gives them the opportunity and the ability to do that. Now, what Lucid Motors does depends on them, and it could be either good or bad for the company. If they did want to activate those authorized shares and make them outstanding shares, they would most likely do this to raise capital to grow the company. I don't think that they would do it at the beginning. I think that they would do it in the year 2022 or 2023 when they're going to be expanding their Lucid Gravity, their SUV. But we'll definitely just have to see what Lucid Motor does. So there could be some bumpy times in the road. We'll definitely have to see. But pre-merger, if you can get this price below $26, according to Seeking Alpha, it's a good buy. Do I think that it can go lower than it is now? I think it really could. The reason why I say this is because this week has been a bad week. It's been a bear week, and it's been a bear week and a red week for all the stocks. It has hit financials. It has hit everything out there. The S&P 500 is down. The Russell 2000 is down. NASDAQ's down. Like I mentioned, I mean, we have big stocks just going down just because there's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of fear about inflation. Also, there's about a big fear about the coronavirus, that it's coming back with the Delta variant. A lot more people are getting sick, mostly the ones that are not vaccinated. If you can, please get vaccinated. That's my little plug for today. But again, there's a lot of negativity out there. When there's negativity, people sell. So definitely we could see some more selling next week. Next week on July 23rd will be the merger. If you can get this, lower, I think it's going to hit the May 13th. It was trading at $17.25, the CCIV stock. Will it get that low? Based on what I'm seeing right now, I don't think it will. I think that we could definitely test below $21, maybe that $20 mark. I personally do not think it will go under 20, but we'll definitely have to see. I don't have that crystal ball. So negative sides are there could be bumps in the road. Positive sides, once we see those deliveries of the Lucid Air Dream vehicle, I think this will be catalyst to get the stock going up. Once we see the revenues coming in, we'll get the stock up. Once we see their financials, their balance sheets, I think this will be a catalyst for this company. So again, this company is a new company. If you hold it long, I think you will do good. If you swing trade it, right now everything's going down, down, down. If you want to do options on it, you can. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your financial advisor. There's always opportunities to make money in a bear market. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me that thumbs up if you like it. Hit that like button. It's very important to share this video with others. Also, if you're new to the channel and you're still watching, please subscribe. And thank you so much for all those people that have subscribed. You're really making my day, and I'm really happy to make these videos for you. And please share this video with others. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with your neighbors, your coworkers. But share it with that person down the street, because this, I think, we have a great community that we learn about stocks, and we need to spread this channel to others. So I really appreciate your help on that. But thank you so much again. Have a great weekend, and let me know down below if you do want me to do this exact same type of review on a NEO or any other stocks. Please let me know down below. Have a great day. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.